Well, hello everyone, I am Fracture, and this is Let's Play Dragon Age 1 Ultimate on the PC with some mods. And now that I've saved the game and reloaded, another of my mods actually has some controls. You can see under my skills, there's Advanced Tactics, but now Auto Loot has shown up as well. So, Auto Loot nearby is the button you can press to have your entire party go and loot an area for you. But I tend to not use it. Anyway, enough of that. Let's move forward. So one of the things I usually don't do, and I don't think I'm going to do it now, Ostagar actually has a lot of chests and stuff lying around that I never really found.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yeah. And you can get a lot of miscellaneous loot at the beginning. There's Wynne.
We stand here in this hour. Good folk are forever.
But I have no particular interest in her right now, so I'm going to ignore her as
any
just
last wishes I can help fulfill before you
more
get
of the
into
crowd.
battle? Life is
Let me just check the volume again, and actually one of the other things I think I will do is increase the gamma slightly. It was looking a little bit dark, not too bad. I don't want it to look washed out either, which is one of the downsides. So that looks passable. And let's just go ahead and go a little quieter. I'm a little worried because I do like the music. I usually play when I play by myself. I actually crank it. So I think he was so loud because he was dialogue. And I want the dialogue nice and loud, so that'll do.
You know, that pretty face could be decorating some dark spear this time tomorrow.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
How dare you address me so human?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... Please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
So you only treat me politely because I'm a Grey Warden? Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
No, I would like your spleen. What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
So you supply all the King's men? You wouldn't have something that would glue an eggshell back together, would you? Let's see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Well, let me know what you have. Alright, so of course, the first thing we're going to buy is this cheap backpack, but we're a little low on cash, so let's see what we can sell. Don't need any of this stuff. Some of it may come in slight use, but we'll certainly be able to find the stuff we need as we go. I'll hold on to that. Can't remember what I'm wearing for Helm. Let's keep that for now. This is the one thing that characters don't tend to come with, and you find very few of them early in the game. And that one's actually not bad. That's yeah, that's got a +2 to physical, so we'll take that. Studded leather, I think I will upgrade to studded leather. Probably not much higher than that. We've got enough for the backpack. Let's keep everything else. And one of the surprising things, since one of my mods puts a chest in camp, you aren't so desperate for space all the time. So I'll certainly be buying the first 2 backpacks, but perhaps not many more. They're very expensive and less of a need now. Yeah, let's get rid of some of these shields. We'll keep the one. Don't need the wedding dress. Gonna get rid of some of this. Yeah, let's get rid of those. Don't need the wedding ring or the iron rings. All this stuff. Of course the dog will be in my party, but I never use the dog anymore. I actually tried in my last failed LP, and yeah, just didn't have a preference for the dog, even trying to roleplay with him, so no dog. Everything else is fine for now. won't be making traps. Again, that's personal preference. I don't like...
Shall I take that quiet glare as a no?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, well,
I don't like taking the time to lay traps and that sort of thing, so I just can't be bothered.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You are a very strange human, as are all humans, actually.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Oh, wow. You're supposed to be hunting mages, and you can't tell somebody carrying 2 daggers is probably not a mage? Don't worry, I'm no mage. Actually, of course, I don't understand the whole apostate thing yet, so I'm going to say, would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. The elf from Denerim. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
How could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Wonderful. This is where I start to learn to tolerate humans, I suppose. Well, let's get on with it.
Eager, are we? Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Well, I'm curious, though. The argument I saw, what was it about? Again, I know nothing of the whole apostate mage thing.
With the mage, the Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
That would be awkward. You were a mage. Yeah, what's a Templar?
You don't know?
No, why would I?
Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
You don't have to accompany me, do you? So, again, like I said, eventually I'll start to lose my bitterness, but I still have it at this point, so you don't have to accompany me, do you?
Don't worry. I'll try not to embarrass you.
Alright, well, let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Yes, as it should be. I didn't actually know that chest was there for the longest time either. And I've actually played this game at one point and forgot completely about the dog, and actually he doesn't show up for your party.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new Warden? I could use some help. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Yeah, alright, I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
And I'd really hate to have to drag your corpse out of his pen.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre.
So she's already starting to soften around humans. They're treating her nicely enough. At least some of them are. So she's already deciding that at first introduction she'll give them the benefit of the doubt, perhaps, depending on her mood.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
We who betrayed your prophet Andraste now beg your forgiveness. Do not abandon us now.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
Charmed, m'lady.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Pleased to meet you folks.
Now then,
Sort of.
since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Well, assuming this is some sort of a test, I'm not going to be too concerned about why. I mean, the obvious question is, why the heck would you need 3 vials? Why not just 1 big vial? But
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
alright, find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Gotcha.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Alright, so let's just take a moment to check my armor and see if I can do a slight upgrade. Doesn't look like it. We've got a studded helm, which I think I can wear. And I think these are what I'm already wearing. So we can't upgrade to chainmail, and really I don't want to as a rogue, of course. And let's see, this is where we can start applying some of the tactics. And a lot of this I'll be doing off screen once you get a feel for what's allowable here. But the first couple of times I do it, I'll record it in the Let's Play. It's a lot of fiddling, especially if you have to move tactics around, because you don't have cut and paste, so you have a lot of reworking if you run out of slots in convenient locations and that sort of thing. So we have activated, and we have 1 sustained mode. So let's go ahead and I just go ahead and I'm going to clear his tactics and do it myself. Method to my madness, sort of. I just like starting fresh. So we're going to take him off his default behavior and make him aggressive right at the start. Now we are going to say, if I am in game mode exploration, deactivate mode shield cover. Now I know he's going to have several, so I suppose I should be leaving a space here, but I'm not going to bother. And if self game mode exploration, we're done. So I'm just going to say jump to tactic 25. So basically you're done if we're exploring. Now we'll continue on, and actually maybe I will, yeah, what the heck, I'm going to start down here. So just to make it clear, I'll turn those off. Leave myself a little bit of a gap for a while when he gets new skills. And then we're just going to say, what do we have? Shield